Hi guys, I'm James from iChongqing. Today I'm going to do something that would have been almost unimaginable only 2 days ago, and that is I'm going to do a round trip to Wushan County, 450 kilometers to the northeast of Chongqing in just one day from here, Chongqing North Railway Station. And what is more, I'm going to travel on the new Wushan train, which can run up to 350 kilometers an hour on the brand new Zhengzhou-Wanzhou high-speed rail line. Now my plan today is relatively simple. It will take me 2 hours to get to Wushan on the Wushan train, and when I get there I want to go to the Wenfeng scenic area, and on the top they have a pagoda called the Zhenshui Tower. Now I've travelled to Wushan many times in the past. Most of the time I've driven there, and if you drive there it takes like the best part of 6 or 7 hours if you include the pit stops. On my last trip to Wushan, I actually took the airplane back, which took less than an hour. But if you want to do a day trip to Wushan, it's not really that practical because there aren't many flights running between the two cities. Now, I've really splurged out today. I had 3 choices of tickets: the second class, first class, and then Tudungtang, I suppose super class. And that is the ticket I bought for my trip today. And what's more, it's right at the very front of the train. Let me show you. Just look at this baby. Hey, yeah. This is my seat here. Okay, this compartment is pretty nice. We've only got 6 seats on that side and 2 here. I wouldn't say the seats here in special class are much better than those in first class, but you do have a few advantages. For example, you have a lot more privacy, it's quieter, and the lighting is a lot softer. But I was that little extra extravagant today just because I wanted to show you what the different seating arrangements are like here. Now, if I remember correctly, this is my 5th trip to Wushan. In the past, I've been to many interesting places and I had lots of wonderful experiences. Just to give you a few examples, we've done the night cruise in the Bay Area, we've done the 3 Gorges. We also went to Chutashang to see the Plum Blossom Festival. There's the Wushan Museum, where we saw a performance of the Peeing Opera. There's Goddess Peak, we went up about 1.5 years ago. If you go a little further afield, there are the lesser 3 Gorges, which is a place you should definitely visit. The scenery there is fantastic. We spent the night at Dachang Old Town, and on our last trip we also went to a place called the Wulipur Nature Reserve, where we went to learn about the story behind the old villages of Miaotang. We have just left Wanzhou North, so this is where the new Zhengzhou-Wanzhou line actually starts. And I understand that 98% of this new line goes either through tunnels or over bridges. Well, in almost no time at all, we've made it all the way to Wushan Station, and I'm really excited to be here for the day. Okay, we're in luck. I just walked out of the station. I did get a little bit of fuss, so they asked me to go and register my details because you don't get many foreigners passing through the station, obviously. But anyway, I saw the 802 bus on the stand here, so I just ran across, and hopefully very soon we're going to be in the middle of Wushan. So what I want to do is to find a place by the riverbank so I can fly the drone and show you some aerials. Right, so I walked around 200 meters down the street and I've come to a very familiar place in Wushan, and this is the River and Holiday Hotel. So I've stayed here on at least 3 occasions overnight in the past. But if you're looking for a prime viewing location in the city here, this is definitely one of the top places to come. As you can see, the mountain and river scenery here is absolutely stunning, and on the peak behind me you can see Zhenshui-Ta, the Zhenshui Pagoda I want to go and visit later. Now this spot is perfect, let's fly the drone around. Today is the 5th time I've come to Wushan, so I know the city almost like the back of my hand now. It's now coming up to lunchtime and I'm getting hungry, so I want to dip into one of the local restaurants and try again the local potatoes and meatballs. Here's the place. This is one of my favourite restaurants in Wushan. Now, everybody knows about Sichuanese cuisine, but not everybody knows that all the districts and counties in Chongqing all have their own local specialties, and Wushan is no exception. You may call me a man of simple tastes, but I can assure you these dishes are absolutely delicious, and I've been waiting months for the opportunity to have them again. So, time is ticking. I'm going to get stuck in, and then I'm going to go to Pinghu Market to try to find the bus that will take me to Zhengzhou Pagoda. I'm an avid believer in the President's Clean Plates initiative, so I'm going to get this all packed up and I'm going to take this home with me this evening. Okay, that just came to 62 yuan, and that included the packaging as well, because I took probably 3/4 of that meal away with me. So my bag is about twice as heavy. Okay, there's some good and bad news. I managed to get a ride on Didi, which is the Chinese version of Uber, I suppose. So I'm going to be there in no time at all. I suppose the downside is it's going to drop me off at the foot of the mountain, so I've got to climb all the way up to Zhengzhou Pagoda. Okay, I've just been dropped off at the bottom of the steps. I can see Wushan city in the distance across the bay. And I've been told that if I follow these steps, I can make it to Zhengzhou Pagoda. And as I go up, I've been told it's going to take an hour to walk there. So I'm going to crack this open and drink this on the way. And I'm going to be climbing up in 32-degree heat. It's very humid. And I've got this backpack full of local potatoes and meatballs. We've got a tourist board here written in Chinese and English. So let's read a little bit about Wenfeng. The Wenfeng Temple Scenic Park is situated at the west gateway of the Wuxia Gorge and north shore of the Yangtze River. Legend has it that in 1588, the Ming Dynasty, there was a yellow dragon lying in Wenfeng Mountain. The next year, a man in this county named Guo Weizhen passed the exam and became a jinshi, a successful candidate in the highest imperial examinations. People believed that this verified the legend. Oh man, I made it alive to that first temple. And a word of warning from me, based on harsh experience: don't climb this mountain at noon in the middle of summer. There's about 1:20 at the moment, still the middle of the day, so my feeling is I'm going to take a nap until 2 o'clock at least. I'm going to lie down on this bench and then continue when the worst of the midday heat has subsided. I'm going to give this up. I'm happy enough. We're going to fly the drone, then I'm going to take a slow walk back down. What I'd really like to do now, I'm going to go back down to the foot of the hill. Then I'd really love to find a place to, just kind of shower down. And this place is called Longjin Manor. And I just want to give this guy a heads up. He's been really cool. I asked him if I could have a quick shower here and a change of clothing, and he said, no problem. So, cool guy. Oh man, I can tell you, a cold shower has never felt so good. And it's so hot that after I've finished, I just put my fresh set of clothes on straight away. I didn't even bother with a towel.
来这里玩耍的人比较多吗？
重庆到我这里来很多了。我这里可以住宿啊，有住宿，有吃的住宿啊。唱歌啊，打麻将啊，都是免费的。一般的就是晚上我再过来吃，在我们这里吃那个土鸡呀，吃火锅。
Okay, so my ride is about here. We're going to do a 15-minute drive to Wushan station. Behind me is the brand new Wushan high-speed railway station, and I have to say it's really convenient to get from here to the downtown area. The taxi from that country manor took like about 10-15 minutes. There's still about 40 minutes until our train departs, so we're going to get the drone out and give you some aerial footage. So we made it through security and all the health checkpoints, and we're now inside Wushan station. And I have to say it's lovely, it's very spacious, very bright. I love the design. So not only have travel times between Chongqing and Wushan been reduced to under 2 hours, Beijing to Chongqing has also been reduced to under 7 hours. Going back today, we're going to go in first class, so we're in carriage 1, seat 4D. So in a moment, I'm going to show you what that's like. Yeah. I have to say there wasn't a great difference between super class and first class. There's plenty of leg space, the seat is really big, and also here we have the speedometer, so a bit later I'll be able to show you how fast we're going. We're just about to pull up in Wanzhou North, and it's taken us about 43 minutes from Wushan. I remember once I attended the Red Leaf Festival in Wushan in 2020, and to get back to Chongqing they organised a minibus to take us from Wushan to Wanzhou, which took about 3 hours. That's it, my day trip to Wushan has come to an end. It's 7 o'clock now, and although it's been a long day, I'm feeling great. As for the journey itself, the train was fast, it was smooth, it was comfortable, and the 2 hours went in just no time at all. So now the Zhengzhou-Wanzhou high-speed railway line has come into operation. Yunyang, Fengjie and Wushan are now that much closer. I'm James from iChongqing, thank you for watching, and I'll be seeing you again one day real soon.